In this video, we're going to be talking about all the elements that go into making a hit song. Let's check it out.
Even though I haven't seen you for so long, still living in my whole world. I haven't seen you for so long, still my one and only dream boy. I haven't seen you for so long, still living in my whole world. I haven't seen you for so long, still my one and only dream boy. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you?
As you can see on my screen, look at all these tracks that's going into a song. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song. We got a little vocals. They scratch vocals. My daughter did the vocals. I'm going to play the song without the vocals in it first so you can hear the track. Here it is. I know we clipping. Okay, now I'm hoping y'all enjoyed that. It sounds a little different in these headphones, but I can't wait to upload this video so I can see what it sounds like. But anyway, I'm gonna go over some of the elements that's in here. Let's start right from the beginning. Let's see. What I'm doing, or I'm gonna try to explain to you what it is I'm doing. This right here, every time I click on something, it opens up kind of bigger. It's a lot of things I don't know how to work in Logic. So if somebody leave me a comment and see, every time I click on something, it gets bigger. How to cut that off, I don't know. But anyway, these strings, you're supposed to be soloed. I'm gonna solo the strings so we can hear exactly what these strings are doing by themselves. These are rhythm strings. They're keeping the rhythm, but they definitely doing some notes. Alright, and then we got this sound right here. Those are my chords. Those are the chords. It's a warm piano sound, but it's actually mixed with these keys down here. So I'm gonna solo these. So all three of these are played together. Let's listen. Then that's the body of the song. But you hear a couple of things that's off a little bit, and they're off on purpose because, especially with the keyboards and playing chords, you want that 1, 2, 3, brrrr. You know, when real piano players play a chord, they don't hit everything exactly down on the downbeat. So I like to use, you know, I'm a little different from everybody else, but I'm gonna show you how we getting these sounds, how I get this MC sounds, the micro sound. I use this window a lot ever since Logic was notator. Logic and Cubase used to be together when they first started out. Maybe y'all don't know that. Maybe you don't even want to know that. But anyway, I like this better than the piano roller. Everybody talks about the piano roller. In order to make hit songs, in order to do better music than what your competition is doing, you have to do things different. Everybody using Fruit Loops, everybody using Pro Tools, everybody using Logic. Get something that you're satisfied with, but you gotta use it to make your art. You have to use it to make your art. And this is how I make my art. Let's go with this little part where we can play it from the top. I can talk, well, I'm gonna turn these strings off. But the doom, you hear that? Let's just play this. What? You can see the notes, how far they off. I mean, you can do this with the piano roller, but I can go in here and I can say exactly, I'm gonna turn this, when this is on, it plays exactly the note each time I move it. This is 59. I can move this so that that flange can be closer or further apart, and I can, this is the volume of each note that's coming in, and this is the note. So I can take this note and change it, you know, just like you can in piano roller. As the marker moves on throughout the song, this rolls down. So let's take a listen real quick. My ear's itching and I got these headphones on. All right. Now, that second chord is off. All these should be 100% ones. If they was 100% ones, like this one is, that's 100% on the beat. And that's what make your music sound computerized. Them hi-hats and kick drums, snare drums, I mean, some of this stuff, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff gotta be on beat. But a lot of y'all music is 100% on the beat, and that's wrong. A lot of the music is 100% on beat, and it sounds, everything sounds, and y'all, yeah, that's cranking. And it's not radio ready. It don't have that swing to it. We got one note that's 100% on beat, and everything else in this whole section, and probably this section too, there's only one in here, which is this one right here on these keyboards. Let's see this little section right here. Okay, we got we got one number one in here. If you was to set the quans on any of these tracks, like let's say the bass line, let's see what this is doing. And the bass line is probably quantized with a bunch of ones. There it is right there. A lot of ones. 81 is like a triplet type beat. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all some of those things before I move on. And we're gonna hit the vocals a little bit, but I'm just trying to give you an overview of everything. So let's listen to these keys right here with the mix of the whole song for the intro. Samples. Back in the day when we used to use samples, man, you would have just the kick and the snare. You tell me what song that these kicks and snares came from, and I'll give you $1 million. Put in the comments if you think you know where this kick and snare came from with that little hoo. I call it the monkey. That's what it's saying right here. Monkey beat. That's what I named it, the kick and the snare. Because it sounds like a monkey. Listen one more time. You got your low kick that's in there. Let's put that with it. A lot of people would stop their beat with just that. This I call it a pickup beat. This pickup beat helps them. I can't even make the sound, but anyway. What else is in here? So what I really wanted to talk about is the chorus. Then we're gonna play some vocals with it. This is gonna be a long video, but y'all please bear with me. I'm trying to teach some of the elements that go into these hit songs that's actually played on the radio. And the reason why I'm speaking on this because I don't have the track anymore. I have quit the music industry, came back, quit again. I retired. Then I got to YouTube. So I'm actually trying to explain to people some of the things that I did when I was working with major record labels and recording artists. The song that I did for Teddy Pendergrass kind of remind me of all these tracks and mixing them. And by the way, I failed on mixing the song. So I'm gonna play a little bit of the body going into the first hook. Check this out. I went back too far. Here we go. Maybe I can solo some stuff so you can hear some that air moving. You know, y'all love that. Y'all put stuff like that in your. Yeah, check this out. This is the bridge. The bridge. Alright, we're going into the bridge. Them same keys. Once we go into the bridge, the keys are so dominant. I wanted them to be more on, so I actually moved them closer. So you got, even though that's one, like it's like a micro milli of a second, one in between each one and two. I actually went in and moved a lot of them notes closer so the chord could be locked right on point. But if you think about it, a band, it's impossible for a whole band when they playing to strike the note right on beat. That's what makes flavor in the music. So I try to put that into some of the music and stuff that I'm doing. But of course, like your hi-hats and your snares and stuff, you want them to be more on beat. Let's see what this is doing. The chimes come in. This come in right on the hook. All that high pretty stuff. Turn that up a little. See how I inched it up? When the chords come in, you hear this. And that is sitting right over top of the vocals as far as like frequency, not in volume, so to speak. Let's talk about these horns. Horn 1. I was in high school marching bands and stuff, and we was putting together horn sections, and so I'm kind of good with putting together horn sections, would actually help me put together notes and stuff for built-in hooks and choruses back in my day. But we'll talk about that another time also. So check this out. This is horn 1. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, but let's go. Now that's horn number 1. Horn 2 is, let's see what that's doing. And I'm gonna play it over. He holding that same note. Almost like a trombone. And at the end, I think that's a fifth, maybe a fifth or a fourth that's in the chord. So I wanted the horns to hit one of a very unique note that's in the chord. So right here at the end, that's why you got this going on. Sounds off, but I had to put that one note in there so he can climb up to it, which was G to a B. Let's play these two together so you can hear how they go. Going into the bridge. That same note stays right there. Let's play the bass line with it, and we will give it some rhythm also. Give some rhythm. And our motion. One more time. And that punch, it's a sample that's an impact punch right there. If y'all want to hear it by itself, I'll play it real quick. It's just a punch from a song. I don't even know what song it is. It's just a, you know, help that, you know. So there you got the monkeys doing their thing. Alright, so let's hear everything all together with the horns and everything. The horn section is incredible, I think. Check this out. I think it's a big production. Try to keep it medium big, you know what I mean? Okay, let's hear from the top with the vocals. The diamond, there it is. God dang, man, this thing is killing my head.
Since you think I'm not in love with you, ain't got no time for you. You claiming we're through, oh no.
That's my daughter, by the way.
Don't suit you. Every time I have a show to do or an interview, I'm ignoring you. You were wrong. Even on this day,
That's all we got done for the vocals, but We got the hook done. Let's see what this hook look like.
You know it's been so long since I seen you. You are the only one I know, and I can't let you go. I still have you on my mind till the end of day and time. You are the one that makes me shine.
Cutting vocals was one of my specialties, man. Because of the way I cut the vocals, I got a couple of groups signed to Sony, and this was years ago. One group signed to Sony Records, and two groups signed to Motown. Was it two groups signed to Motown? I can't even remember. I'm getting old. I'm 52. Let's talk about these vocals. While I noticed that I haven't turned the recorder on yet, so now you're gonna hear my voice very clear. I'm not recording this again, but check this out. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this song. I'm going to play it from the top, man, and this is going to be the end of this video because I know it's getting long. Peace out. Subscribe. Hit that channel if you want to hear more music recording tips from the Music Recording Network. I'm still trying to get used to that name also. We just changed the name of the channel. Stay tuned for more videos and more about what it is we're doing in production. Peace out.
Since you think I'm not in love with you, ain't got no time for you. You claiming we're through, oh no. This shade of green don't suit you. Every time I have a show to do or an interview, I'm ignoring you, you were wrong. Even on your stage,
Vocals sound real low end, real high. Background vocals, I like that.
you know it's been so long since I seen you. You are the only one I know, and I can't let you go. I still have you on my mind till the end of day and time. You are the one that makes me shine.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Cross once again. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm always counting when I do that.